So 3 space.
No.
Alright everybody, welcome to my 8th game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the SNES, in which so far I have won myself $122,001 in just 7 games. I'd like to make an 8th win. Let's find out if I can or not. Alright, Liz and Rob, as I try to add on my $122,001, let's see the categories. We're going to deal with odds and ends, vocabulary, literary terms, animals, American politics, and finally, famous Alice's. Okay. I'll start things off with odds and ends for 100.
The answer is...
Of AC, BC, or DC, the current you get from a battery, what is DC? Odds and ends 200. Or 300, I guess. To restore the aroma of your closet cedar blocks, rub the wood surfaces with a sheet of this. Liz. Oh, well, she does not know. Rob. He doesn't know either. I'll try it and say, what is sandpaper? And I'm right. Let's take the $200 clue now.
The answer is...
If one of these mammals sprays you, you can neutralize its distinctive odor with tomato juice. What's a skunk? Odds and ends for 400. Or 500, I guess. Drying lavender and replacing it inside your garments can protect against these. What are moths? Uh, 400.
The answer is...
Varieties of this include the sugar and Swiss chard. Liz. The beet. Uh-huh. Liz is out of the hole and has some cash. $100. Literary terms 100.
The answer is...
A figure of speech similar to a simile but not using like or as. What is a metaphor? Literary terms for 200.
The answer is...
It's part of a book containing a listing of terms used in it and their meanings. What's a glossary? Literary terms 300.
The answer is...
Term for words whose pronunciation suggests their meanings. What is oxymoron? no. Liz. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Animals, 100.
The answer is
The bush species of this is the largest land mammal in the world. What's the elephant? Animals, 200.
the answer is
In the names of cat breeds, this color follows British and Russian. What's blue? Animals, 300.
the answer is
Of teeth, nails, or beaks, the one turtles don't have. What are teeth? Animals, 400.
the answer is
A 7-letter word for a dog of mixed or indeterminate ancestry. What's a mongrel? Animals, 500.
the answer is
Two species of these snakes native to India are the Indian and the king. What are cobras? $2,600 now. I'll go to the $400 clue in literary terms. Technique named by William James which shows thoughts moving through a character's mind. Rob. Stream of consciousness. Now he has his first bit of cash. Famous Alice's 100.
the answer is
This TV Alice lived in Brooklyn with her bus driver husband Ralph. Who is Alice Cramden? Famous Alice is 200.
the answer is
Vincent Furnier. Who's Alice Cooper? As I continue to pile up the cash. Famous Alice is 300.
the answer is
According to Arlo Guthrie, you can get anything you want here. What is Alice's restaurant? I'll take Famous Alice's for 400.
the answer is
Her middle initial, B, stood for Babette. Who is Alice B. Toklas? Famous Alice is 500.
the answer is
Born Alice Jean Leppert, this blonde actress was Fox's top musical star until Betty Grable. Who is Alice Faye? Well done in the category. Literary terms, 500.
the answer is
Blushing Crow for Crushing Blow is one of these, named for an English clergyman. Spoonerism. $600, Rob. Vocabulary, 100. Thanks for going to that
the
category.
answer is
Vamp is short for this word. What is vampire? I am just piling up the cash this game. Vocabulary, 200.
the answer is
This word can mean liquid oxygen or smoked salmon. What is lox? I'll take vocabulary 300.
The answer is
The name of this couch-like conveyance is a synonym for rubbish. What is sofa? No. Liz. Litter. Oh, okay. Vocabulary 400.
the answer is
Something that is marmoreal resembles this rock used in sculpture. What is marble? And I'll close out the category.
the answer is
So we know where the daily double is. You might find koalas covering this tree, whose name comes from the Greek to cover, calyptine. What is eucalyptus? $5,000 now. American politics 100. And I got the daily double. Well, it's only the $100 clue, so I'll do it. In politics, it was this man, not Sylvester Stallone, who was known as Rocky. Not sure. I'll just say who is Rocky Anderson. Gotta hurry though, running out of time. No, I didn't have a clue. Nelson Rockefeller. Oh well. I'll get it back.
the answer
200.
is
In the 1968 election, he picked up 46 electoral votes as an American independent. Lost $5,000 that I worked hard to get, but you know what? It is what it is. I'll get it back. George Wallace. Rob takes the lead for now with 800, 300.
the answer is
President whose doctrine provided aid for Greece and Turkey to combat communism. Who is Harry Truman? And a little money back. 400.
the answer is
On February 2nd, 1989, the Senate confirmed this ex-New York congressman as HUD's secretary. Liz. Jack Kemp.
the answer is
Democratic Vice President and President who ran again in 1848 for the top job, this time on the free soil ticket. Rob. Martin Van Buren. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Rob has $1,300, Liz $1,100, and I have just $300. But I can bounce back in double Jeopardy. I've done it before.
here are the categories.
Categories for double Jeopardy are going to be celebrity marriages, transportation, by the numbers, Europe, New England, and finally, disc jockeys. Well, we'll see if these categories are to my liking or not. Let's start with celebrity marriages for 200.
The answer is
This Oscar winner married two actresses, Dixie Lee and Katharine Grant. Who is Cary Grant? No, it was not Cary Grant, so I'm down to $100. Liz does not have a clue. Nobody knows. Oh, is it Bing Crosby? Ah, dang it. Celebrity marriages for 400.
the answer is
This Olympic gold medalist was once married to the late Dean Paul Martin. Who is Peggy Fleming? No, I bet it's Dorothy Hamill. I'm not doing too good now. And Liz doesn't know either. Dorothy Hamill, yeah, my second guess was right. I am not doing too good now. I'm dropped by a lot of cash. Transportation 200.
the answer is
I'm gonna bounce back. I better do it now. Chauncey Dunn set the Guinness altitude record 52,000 feet for one of these with an open basket. What is a hot air balloon? I'll go with transportation for 400.
the answer is
Many Eskimos now use this motorized sled instead of the traditional dog team. What is a snowmobile? Yes. Now I have some cash. Transportation for 600. Daily double. Have to do $1,000. Coaster brakes on a bike are operated with the pedals. Caliper brakes are operated from here. What is the handlebars? There we go. Transportation 800.
the answer is
December 11th, 1972 was the last time anyone landed there. What is the moon? Now I'm back in the lead. Transportation for 1,000.
the answer is
Recalling older times, the Golden Eagle is the only ferry of this type on the Mississippi. Liz. Aha, Liz doesn't know. Beakaroopa. Rob. Paddle wheel. By the numbers 200.
the answer is
000000 hours, and this other number designate midnight military time. What is 2400? By the numbers 400.
the answer is
Kurt Vonnegut uses some of his own experience in the firebombing of Dresden in this book. Liz. Slaughterhouse 5. Uh-huh. New England 200.
the answer is
It's the largest city in New England. What is Boston? New England 400. Tied for the lead right now.
The answer is
Newport was a co-capital of this state from 1854 to 1900. What is Rhode Island? I'll be back in the lead by myself once I enter that in. New England 600.
the answer is
It's the only New England state without a seacoast on the Atlantic Ocean. What is Vermont? New England 800.
the answer is
On landing near Cape Cod in April 1614, this founder of Virginia gave New England its name. Who is John Smith? New England 1000.
the answer is
When the British tried to back Connecticut's charter, it was hidden in this type of tree. Liz. Oh, she doesn't know. She's now at minus 1100. What is an oak tree? And I'm bouncing back beautifully. There we go. Now I got all the cash I lost back and a little more. Let's take by the number 600.
the answer is
Term for someone who was unfit for service in the U.S. military. Liz again. What is 4F? Disc jockeys 200.
the answer is
In July 1954, Memphis DJ Dewey Phillips became the first to air a record by this future superstar. Who was Elvis Presley? Disc jockeys 400.
the answer is
Detroit DJ Russ Gibb and his fans discovered musical clues to this Beatles' death in '69. Who's John Lennon? No. Well, Liz does not know. Beaker, Rupa. See if Rob knows the answer. Paul! Oh yeah, Paul McCartney. 2,900. Okay, by the numbers 800.
the answer is
A catnap. What is 40 winks? By the numbers 1,000.
the answer is
According to the Ray Bradbury novel filmed by Francois Truffaut, paper burns at this temperature. What is Fahrenheit 451? It's good for 1,000. Let me have, Celebrity Marriage at 600.
the answer is
Bruce Willis is married to this star of A Few Good Men and Indecent Proposal. He's not married to her anymore, but who is Demi Moore? Alright, Celebrity Marriage is 800.
the answer is
In 1981, David and Elizabeth Emanuel became world-famous designers of her wedding gown. Who is Princess Di? Yep. Celebrity Marriages 1000.
The answer is.
She was the widow of Florence Ziegfeld when she played a witch in The Wizard of Oz. Who is Billy Burke? There we go. Disc Jockey 600.
The answer is.
Dr. Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap are resident DJs in this CBS sitcom in Cincinnati. What is WKRP? Disc Jockeys 800.
The answer is.
Cleveland DJ Alan Freed popularized this music term, which had been known for years. Rock and roll. Oh, okay. I was thinking classic rock, but Liz got it right. She's at minus 100, still in the hole. Disc Jockeys 1000.
The answer is.
Good Morning in 1965. Adrian Crenard was a morning drive time disc jockey here. What is Vietnam? $10,900. Europe 200.
The answer is.
Nation whose flag is made up of the crosses of St. Andrew, St. George, St. Andrew, and St. Patrick. What is Ireland? No. Well, she does not know, so she'll stay in the hole. Rob. And he does not know. It is, I think it's Great Britain. The United Kingdom, yeah. 400. Maybe nearly double. Just 700 this time. In 1967, the citizens of this 2.3 square mile territory voted against its being returned to Spain. What is Andorra? Now, drop down to $10,000. The correct response is what is Gibraltar? Oh, well. 600.
The answer is.
Collective name for the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. What is Nebelux? Or what are the Low Countries? Or what is the Low Countries? $800.
The answer is.
You can go from one part of this city to the other by crossing the Ponte Vecchio over the Arno. What is Florence? Yep, now the last clip.
The answer is.
The 1918 breakup of this dual monarchy ended the Habsburg family's empire. What is Austria-Hungary? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, double Jeopardy round, I have 12,400, Rob 2,700, Liz minus 300, so she'll not be around in Final Jeopardy. Well, even after I lost out on the Daily Double in the Jeopardy round, I bounced back beautifully. So I'll be guaranteed a ninth game unless I do something really stupid here. The category is dogs. I will do just $399. Though the city is now known as Beijing, this dog is called a Beijingese. What is the Pekingese? So I'll have $12,799 this game. Let's find out if I'm right.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
Is it Pekingese? Yes. So I'll go up to $12,799 for an 8-game race total of $134,800. Did Rob get Pekingese? He did. He goes up to $5,400. He doubles his money. I also said Pekingese. $12,799. Once again, that's $134,800 in 8 games. And I'll see you all for that next video coming soon.
Not a crappy month, Dirty Fortunes coming up on SNR. Check your local listing.